Family Leonardo, me Nasila Don Multimedia, the CEO Voice of Salone. Today I come for talk to now, my family, make una continue to subscribe to our YouTube channel and share to our friends them. As we always try to bring for the latest news what they happen around Salone, whether it be politics or any other news them, what they happen or gossip, what they bring out to live and direct. So please, my family, don't forget to subscribe and share to our friends them. You want to touch the bell icon so that you don't miss any video we will try for bring out to now. So that's also we want make una don't forget also for subscribe to we TikTok channel on TikTok and also on Facebook or Facebook page or the Voice of Salone or also the on Instagram Voice of Salone. Please family, and don't forget to share. Okay, thank you now. Tata.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This now the CEO of Safe Democracy, aka Malachi. Also, me now the Deputy Secretary General for the mighty APC Liberian branch. Today, Sierra Leoneans, we for talk about we stolen elections, we for talk about the bad politicians, we for talk about the drugs traffickers in our country. Sierra Leoneans, we need for talk and expose the police. Now, we national police now the Republic of Sierra Leone. We need for expose the APC executive, the national executive members of the APC. We need for expose the 6th region executive members now the diaspora for the APC, and we need for expose the members of the parliament for the APC. Now, bio in administrative. Sierra Leoneans, if we no get we democratically elected presidents way for take over governance, we no go stop for the propagate about the drugs and the drugs company of Anesbai Kuruma headed by Mother Bio. Together we are the drugs lord. The Safe Democracy, we go continue for propagate about these drug traffickers now we country when they come for destroy the image of we incoming politicians, we incoming leaders. Tomorrow we feature leaders, then they destroy them day by day. When people they send me videos of the one they when they smoke drugs, the one they when they take drugs, the traffickers them how they behave themselves, and they feel like say I don't know what I for do. But Sierra Leoneans will not join the CEO and propagate the issues of drugs. Lord, we call upon the international partners them for come and to get rid of the people when they traffic them drugs they are. Sierra Leoneans, the day me, the CEO of Safe Democracy, I will get access to weapon. Me one, I will fire Mother Bill and kill Mother Bill. I don't mind after I kill Mother Bill and kill me. Sierra Leoneans, Unalo we stand for with June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections. If we not correct the wrongs of the June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections, no other elections no will take place in Sierra Leone. No convention no will take place in Sierra Leone until we clear up the wrongs of the June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections. We no go bend down for nobody. The Safe Democracy no go bend down for nobody, and we'll continue for the propagate the things the way where they give them money. We go ask the international partners, the international world for give it total embargo. We don't mind, Lord, we get total embargo in our country, when nothing will take place in our country. Even the Sierra Leoneans, them, we're not serious, when they support them, then quiz traffickers, they also, then drugs traffickers, they also, then will feel the weight of Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara. And now, before we go take a gun and fire somebody, we call upon the international partners there. Let them give you embargo, total embargo. Let them close all the sea, they close all the air. No plane, no ship. Let them enter Sierra Leone. That's how we go know if Sierra Leoneans they go continue for the smoke drugs, now they go continue for the eat, now they go continue for do everything. Sierra Leoneans. Some man will talk say now we they inside Sierra Leone. Are they inside free chong? Today this me audio what they make. Are they right inside free chong? Are they make me audio right inside free chong today? Sierra Leoneans. For less Sierra Leoneans they know see. We get for take we country serious. We get for take Sierra Leone serious. Now the only country where some of we depend on. We not get no other country where we go live into. If not to Sierra Leone. So for that reason, and they ask upon all Sierra Leoneans, Lord, we join the CEO. Lord, we propagate against these drugs. We join the CEO. Lord, we talk about these drugs. We join the CEO. For Lord, we expose the bad politicians. We join the CEO. Lord, we talk about the bad things them when the politicians them. We politicians them bad activities them when they do in our country. Lord, we talk about with June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections. Sierra Leoneans, today we country don't turn a drug hub country. Today we country don't turn to a transit of drugs. Today we country it don't turn to drug states. Today we country don't turn to narcotic states. Now me and you were born in Sierra Leone. Now we will stand up and fight against these drugs. Now me and you will get the nationality of Sierra Leone. Now me and you for stand and fight for with June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections. We for say no to them politicians. We get for say no to them politicians, the Yasu. With June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections, now Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara na in the winner under the ticket of the APC. But at they come back for remind Sierra Leoneans, they say, not to only members of the APC they vote for Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara. Not to only a political party vote for Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara. Not to only a tribe vote for Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara. Neither a region vote for Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara. Sierra Leoneans, both home and abroad, we stand firm for with June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections. Today, we all don't see the members of parliament who represent APC in their parliament. They all today in the traffic drugs. We all don't see the executive members of the national executive members, and even some of the the district executive members, the region executive members, the district and chapter the executive members. Today we all don't see most of them. They don't join up for the sell drugs, for the traffic drugs. The likes of Cherno CS Kamara, when are the organizing secretary. Today, the organizing secretary, instead of he organize things them for the party, and they organize up for sell drugs. The PRO, instead of he propagate or he talk about drugs, and they talk in favor of drugs. When I see here Tunis and Mohamed Pope Commander. Mohamed Pope Commander, not to Kamara again, as from today's date, anybody where they pan drugs, no where they call Kamara, not to Kamara again, we they call them Commander. Sierra Leoneans will get for talk against them bad politicians, the Yasu, because they all don't gang up for destroy the image of the country. Now it make them all don't turn to kush traffickers, including Anes by Kuruma and in co-workers. the Anes by Kuruma, the Kelfala Mara, the Abdul Kabo, the Cherno Ramadan Majiba, all them one they are so na drugs in the traffic, including Minkalu Masare, Usman Fore Yansane, Alfred Kebisi say, Noah Kabia, all the traffic drugs, Sierra Leoneans. We all know this, and we will continue for the call. They names them. If them people they ask so they are not be the police drugs trafficking. They all for the propagate them for the talk about them drugs they also matter you and the company in the traffic in the country. Today now whole drug lord, the notorious criminal, the world criminal, the head of the criminal of the traffickers of the drugs. Now him will get so na Sierra Leone. We matter you taking picking give and to. But none of them people there, so the APC executive, the opposition leaders, them, nobody no gets mind for talking about them. They're all somebody went not to Sierra Leone and he gets Sierra Leone passports, a diplomatic passports when in the traffic drugs. They don't arrest drugs inside diplomatic cars them like Guinea. They don't arrest drugs from with diplomats them when they come out na Sierra Leone, they go to Liberia. But none of the APC executive members, they are so. They don't want to come out and expose and talk about them. So Sierra Leoneans, we get for come out and talk about this drugs trafficking. We don't rampant in the name of Sierra Leone. We get for talk about this drugs trafficking. For now, we tell the international partners, they say, within Sierra Leone, where we know they're part of, we're not a part and parcel of this drugs trafficking. We get good people that will not get hands in trafficking drugs. We still get people that will not get hands into drugs. And we get for come out and talk about these particular drugs issues. We don't make today the thief we own rights, the thief we mandates, the thief we democratically elected president in mandates, Marabio and the Kush workers, they overthrow Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara. And we get for come out and talk and inform the international partners and say, if we not correct this wrong, this Kush company will go end up for bring war against the one that wouldn't thief for elections. We go end up for bring war against the one that the traffic drugs are into the country. All the one they will don't name them say, now then they in charge of trafficking drugs. When will they bring we war? Will they go after their properties? Will they go after their lives? Will they go after their families? Will they go after their mama them? Pope Kamara, whether your mama would they call Tai, wearing a lungi. We go come na Sierra Leone, we cut down the clitoris. Pope Kamara, your mama will circumcise them. If you say now drugs, now you support na Sierra Leone, we go continue for the circumcise your mama them. All the one with the traffic drugs, we will continue for circumcise the mama that will bond them. Sierra Leoneans, we will circumcise the mama them back. We go put them back inside the mama and pull them. Anybody when you say that drugs now in the traffic now we country Sierra Leone, we go put you back inside mama pull you. Sierra Leoneans, this time around, you will submit for cost, come cost. Lord, we cost them mama them. Lord, we cost them sister them. Lord, we cost their relatives them when they traffic drugs. Sierra Leoneans, I get a video where they can play. I get a video where they can play against the police. The national police, what will tell you now say, the national police, they're responsible for the drugs trafficking. Will tell you now say, even the military, they all in the traffic drugs. Today, we will not get military again in Sierra Leone. We will not get no competent military in Sierra Leone. We will not get no competent police in Sierra Leone. We will not get no military where they serve the country, then they serve the masters them. We will not get no police where they serve the country, but then they serve the masters them. Sierra Leoneans, I get a video where I don't collect, not even one video. I get series of videos where I can play for una. Where Sierra Leoneans, una go look within the line. Lord, una know say today we country, they don't legalize with drugs. We country don't legalize with drugs. Mother bio drugs. Mother bio na the drugs father. Mother bio na drugs cartel father. Mother bio na the father-in-law of the drugs criminals. Mother bio na the man will take in Pekin and give them to the drugs traffickers. The father of the drugs na Mother bio. The father of drugs na Anas Bakuruma. The president of the drugs na Mother bio. Anas Bakuruma na the father of the drugs. Mother bio na the president of drugs. The president of drugs, Cocaine Kush na Mother bio. The father of drugs, Cocaine Kush na Anas Bakuruma. Abdul Kabo na the children, the followers of drugs. the members of parliament, the national executive, the diaspora executive, they are all followers of drugs company. Sierra Leoneans. Una will listen to we first video where I can't play for una. And the player for una listen and good. Let everybody listen and carefully. Because this thing, if we not stand straight, we not stand firm, we not come together for fight against this drugs trafficking, Sierra Leone is finished. Some of we where they talk so, now only Sierra Leone will depend. Now the only country where we believe saying our country. But Sierra Leoneans will listen. And all that thing again, hey, Sierra Leone, if you not die, you not go left for see some things. Every day would they get another thing where they kill Sierra Leoneans them slowly. If the police they deny Sierra Leoneans them for campaign against kush or for campaign against drugs, meaning the police fire cell and workers them, they engage into drugs trafficking. And will continue for the expose their statements there. So anybody will get any policeman will deny for campaign against drugs, will not send them for the CEO. Will they expose them, will they put them on the social media, the whole world will know about them. Sierra Leoneans will listen. Something will not happen in Sierra Leone with the police and the Sierra Leoneans, they will want for campaign against drugs. Now we country, will listen to them.
There should be seriousness from the Sierra Leone police. And this would they take them to task. I mean, I suggest to this man, me go put something in writing that I take responsibility. That letter what the police give me and me the publisher. I want the police arrest me. Me the big letter and undertaking that me take responsibility of whatever action. Me the publisher, the police can arrest me. That then deny you for me they do anti-kush campaign. Then deny you and then threaten you say if that thing go on social media, they will hold you accountable. Me the big publicly that I take responsibility. Police can arrest me for the publication of that letter when I write to the gentleman.
I always talk this thing, right? Say Sierra Leone police, they're not the work for protect the life of ordinary citizens of this country. They're not the work in the interest of ordinary citizens of this country. Then they work in the interest of politicians, in the interest of people in power, in the interest of elites, right? Imagine somebody want to raise an awareness relating this, illegal substances where they don't destroy the life of many Sierra Leoneans, many young Sierra Leoneans. Then stop them, right? But I'm not going to blame them much, right? Because we all know, whether they not the head of police in this country, and the vice president, whatever instruction we give them anything. And as we all know, this vice president has been accused of importing illegal substances in this country so many times. So if people they come together, try for protest against that, they go against the will. And we know so many times, people they don't accuse the family of President Bio, the relative of President Bio, of importing illegal substances in this country, Adma Bio and others. So let me tell you, there is no way government is not going to stop this protest, because a lot of people that hold big offices in this country, they're into importing these illegal substances. So for Sierra Leoneans to come out to protest against it, it's like going against their will. It's hard time we wake up. And let me tell you, the most wicked people that way I don't ever come across now, people that when they come on social media, they protect this SFP president, the government. Because we all know what Sierra Leoneans they don't facing during this regime. Starting from the K-World crisis, right? It's over 5 years now. This thing don't take a lot of life then at this country, but they have done nothing about it, right? I could remember back during an Escoma involvement, even though a lot of Sierra Leone, a lot of we grumble about them, but in the time, love be day. I could remember those days were like then click for water, then KKK them. We'll be on rampage to attack people. When this former Minister of Internal Affairs, Major Paulo Conte, stood up within a twinkling of an eye, within a month, he cracked down everything. Put everything under control. That is what we call discipline. But just see what's in the happen at this country now. You know, and governments, you know, it's like we not even get governments in this country. We not get leaders. It's really sad. Trust me. It's really sad. Anyway, let God help me.
Okay, Sierra Leoneans. When I don't hear this video where I don't play, I dey take me time for come and analyze this audio. I mean this video to Wuna Sierra Leoneans who they listen to the CEO. Sierra Leoneans. Now Sierra Leoneans they write a letter to the national police about campaign against drugs in our country. Can we imagine? Then they go and campaign against drugs. They write a letter because now the national constitution it say when you want call upon a campaign, you will make the reports to the nearest police station in order the government for aware of your campaign. And when you write, when you inform the police, you get for tell them what you the campaign against or what you call a meeting for. When the people then go and tell them about say they want for campaign against these drugs where they destroy we brothers and we sisters them na Sierra Leone. These drugs where they destroy we future leaders and we present leaders then our country. These drugs we don't make today with June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections, not able for reflect on the people that when they come out yesterday for go vote for their elected presidents. They say they for can't campaign against these drugs. Because of this, the national police, what we all me when they talk to una, so I don't accuse the national police them say all the traffic drugs, including the IG, when are the inspector general, when are fire selling them all the traffic drugs. And can we imagine fire selling in wealth now as I talk to una now in the traffic drugs now in the country? Can we imagine ever since na my life I don't want to see that one day an inspector general in wife gets convoy when in the traffic where it distributes in drugs them now then they drive them in convoy. Can we imagine? Musa Sierra Leone the cool. Then Sierra Leoneans they when they write this letter to the national police for say they want make a rampage of campaign against drugs. The police head it denied them. And who do they control the police? Now Jules Jallo. Who is Jules Jallo? Jules Jallo today, I can't show you how Jules Jallo managed for involved into politics. Jules Jallo na a friend of Jos Ladikas, Bola Jones, Madabio is son-in-law. Na a friend of Jules since way back 2010. Sierra Leone and somebody go to ask what is CEO they talk. Jules Jallo and this Bola Jones, I don't know how to call them, Los Jodicas. Bola Jones, Madabio is son-in-law within Sierra Leone. Madabio in Pekin in Mano, I don't know if Naina and Agnes Bioba or within. Sierra Leoneans, can we imagine? Madabio is son-in-law within Sierra Leone. They were best of friends under this drugs company na Netherlands. So this Jules Jallo, na him bring these drugs na Sierra Leone way back 2012 as stand for be corrected during Anes by Koroma in regime. Sierra Leoneans will not pay attention. Sierra Leoneans, as I talk to una, na I call the intercept me audio. As I may talk to una, this Jules Jallo, na a friend to Bola Jones, Madabio is son-in-law. Na a friend to Madabio is son-in-law. So this Madabio is son-in-law. Na he and Anes by Kuruma with Jules Jallo, the media police company from 2010. If una remember, I get for reach that stage. Where una hear this video, I don't just one place. Somebody be talk about that. Then gangster, I don't know how they call them. They say KKKK something, KK, I don't know how they call them. But at the camp day. Now from there, Jules Jallo, they get the relationship between he and Anes Nkrumah. So when Anes Nkrumah be take power 2010, what did he do? He drive na Burkina Faso because Burkina Faso na the ECOWAS chairman been there. For let them go sign a document say in the hand over power to Madabio 2018. Because of Madabio, they don't decide for join Anes Nkrumah under this drugs company. I get for make a special audio for how Madabio, Anes Nkrumah, and Jules Jallo with Bola Jones, how they come about to for let them make a company of drugs against Sierra Leoneans. I get the full story now as I talk to una. I get this full story where I get for Kangi una on my subsequent audio by God's grace on Sunday when I go get that audio. Sierra Leoneans. The relationship between Anes Nkrumah, Madabio, and Jules Jallo together with Bola Jones. I don't get full-time audio about that where I they bring for now on Sunday, Sierra Leoneans. That get for me audio on Sunday, Sierra Leoneans. So now Anes Nkrumah na he recommend Jules Jallo to Madabio for say let Madabio go be a vice president. While in the same Anes Nkrumah na he recommend Cherno Ramadan Majuba to Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara for let it go be Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara in vice president. But because Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara deny for accompanying Anes Nkrumah on that drugs company where they get, Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara categorically deny Anes Nkrumah say he no go support any drugs company for Ghana, Sierra Leone. And Cherno Ramadan Majiba, if Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara may get the winning of the elections on 2018, obviously, Cherno Ramadan Majiba for them engage himself into this drugs trafficking. For long and no, long we ask ourselves why 2018 we just get them two mortal man there so for be the vice president when a fool us as a tribe. When not get me wrong. We get competent, we get good full as them in Sierra Leone. In fact, we get serious full as them where they serious more than any other tribe in Sierra Leone. But again, I want for all we know the reason why the two political parties, the vice president, them all na full as them. Because now then two people they so we Anes Nkrumah be able for convince for let them go there, let them go be busy for the traffic drugs now we country until they legalize drugs now we country. When a Jules Jallo and Cherno Ramadan Majuba. We all be done here one time where Cherno Ramadan Majuba they tell we see they call inking call Jules Jallo 100 times Jules Jallo they answer them. Na a club, na a company where Anes Nkrumah na in they head them for that company. Let me tell you now this today, but I get for bring the secret. All I get for come and expose everything on Sunday, Sierra Leoneans. I don't want to rush you to me audios them. Now that message they also Anes Nkrumah me no want for let it come na the social media. Now in give the cause where they kill we brothers them leather boots, so Riba and others. Ibrahim when Anes Nkrumah in security where they kill na Anes Nkrumah in gates. Now then secrets they also Anes Nkrumah not be want for letting people also they come expose. But they fail for understand see then people they also then get people them where they don't explain their secret they also to them. But we they come with their secret they also small. Sierra Leoneans they wanna get for know the reason. Not all breaking news. So me, the CEO, I not get breaking news. But they bring their information they also to Sierra Leoneans as them small for long and know the reason why them people they also then fail for support the people them votes. Why they fail for support the mandates of the people. Sierra Leoneans them we go into an elections. Somebody will win when Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara. They all gang up and say no, they're not going to support Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara for let go be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. We are in Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara, a deny Anes by Kuruma for say he no go support drugs, he no go support bad things them now with country. So for that reason, Anes by Kuruma say, well, wait, I will go against you, I will go after you, you no go ever be a president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. But Anes by Kuruma forget for no say, not to him na God. Now that we bring a secret there, for us Sierra Leoneans they no say, under all costs, Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara, if will be the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. Anes by Kuruma, not so you get Sierra Leone. Anes by Kuruma, you papa na be drugs trafficker, you papa na be drugs taker, you papa me the smoke jamba. Everybody na Sierra Leone know. So if you feel to say na drugs they come impose on Sierra Leone as them, you want for can legalize drugs now we country, we all don't stand with Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara. When they listen to the CEO today, these are some of the reasons why they see Anes by Kuruma, Jule Jallo, and even Cherno Ramadan Majuba, he come out publicly and hand over in key and in office for say he no longer be the vice president of Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara because Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara, he denied them for say he go support the drugs company in Sierra Leone. These are the reasons Sierra Leoneans. Not so because of Dr. Samura is strict, not so because of Dr. Samura we don't deny Mikalu Mansare for a million fake million contacts them where Iboango writes na Sierra Leone. It is because of the drugs where Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara. He no go support them, he no go condole them, he no go accept this drugs company for let it in our country, Sierra Leone. So when the Sierra Leoneans they write that letter to the police, Jules Jallo say no. Let them deny that letter. Nobody know for campaign against drugs in Sierra Leone. We say when they talk against drugs, and then they see they hide we safe. As I talk to you, they inside free tongue, but are they in the hidden? And then they come out. And then they come out. For la answer say, hey, na me this way they campaign for drugs. If I try that thing, then they kill me. What he make Alfred Peter Conte go na Sierra Leone? And then they talk about drugs. The only request for results where SLPP, ECSL do not get. Now him Alfred Peter Conte, they campaign for. Sierra Leoneans, are they come out today and tell una. Now this same drugs money, Madabio and the SLPP, they support Alfred Peter Conte for go against the APC in order for delay with National Convention 2022. So now the same Alfred Peter Conte, we don't come back as somebody call and say Alfred Peter Conte na a spear tire for Madabio for we politics. Now the same Alfred Peter Conte don't come back for can delay with process, but you know go delay this process again. The Sabusa we know and what we know say na get for happen, it go happen. Brian Fona, when a member of the 45-man committee, they all be the campaign, they say, oh, now we contribute for Alfred Peter Conte. Now fake. Then they announce that they contribute for Alfred Peter Conte because they know say Madabio get for Kangi the first the deposit to Alfred Peter Conte for what he do, the job where he do na Sierra Leone. Now that they don't give Alfred Peter Conte the first money, waiting for Giam. They don't give Alfred Peter Conte the first money, when are the drugs money. I tell you, Napami audio say Alfred Peter Conte they can't campaign for drugs. Now drugs money they can't campaign for. So today we all don't hear what we audio don't tell we. Now I can't play this audio. I analyze them for una why the police then deny the Kush campaign against the Kush, the campaign against the Kush. Why they for campaign against this Kush? Why they for campaign against this Kush? Jule Jallo and the IG, where they don't engage themselves together with Madabio and Madabio in family, they don't engage themselves into drugs trafficking, including the national executive of the APC. They all don't involve themselves into this drugs trafficking, with the diaspora 6th region executive members them. They all don't involve themselves into this drugs trafficking. Why they go allow for them to campaign against drugs? Why they go allow for them to campaign against drugs? This is not the question, Sierra Leonean. Where we for ask ourselves, why them people also they need a campaign against drugs? For long and no say that all the hands then day in the trafficking of drugs now we country. Una law we start the audio and the analyzer for una small as we go. Una law we go again.
There should be seriousness from the Sierra Leone police.
Yes, they're for serious.
Would they take them to task? I suggest to this man, me go put something in writing that I take responsibility. That letter the police give me a media publisher.
Thank you. Una don't hear now. The person, the people they when they put themselves together for let them can campaign against drugs. Now we country, not only Kusho, against drugs now we country. The letter when they write, the police they reply the head of this person will give that letter to the police. They reply and say, if anybody you mistake, you campaign against drugs, you go facing the full force of the law, of the drugs, the full force of the drugs law. Can we imagine Sierra Leone live under drugs today? Can we imagine Sierra Leoneans? Una they campaign for Madabio and this government. When I hear what the police then talk, they say anybody when they come and campaign against drugs, you go facing the full force of the drugs law. So we get drugs law again. We get the constitution for drugs in our country. Sierra Leoneans, una we continue the audio.
Police arrest me. Me they make letter and undertaking that me take responsibility of whatever action. Me the publisher, then police can arrest me. That then deny you for me they do anti-push campaign, then deny you and then threaten you say if that thing go on social media, they will hold you accountable. Me they make an publicly that I take responsibility. Police can arrest me for the publication of that letter when I write to the gentleman.
I always talk this thing, right?
So Sierra Leoneans, you don't hear. Do you I talk to my brothers and sisters and what we did at this blogging system? We always the blog, all the bloggers them. I talk to una. As from today's date, today, the 23rd of October 2025, each and every blogger way they come on the social media, do you we talk about these drugs. Not to direction at the get una, not to command at the command una, not to me they can't show una what for talk. But do you with the big, as from today's date, anybody when you know say they fight for the people, you fight for Sierra Leoneans, you know they expect any Sierra Leonean for can't pay you. You expect your payment from the Almighty God, Allah. Do you we talk about these drugs? Lord, we propagate against these drugs. Lord, we talk about this police them where they don't deny today Sierra Leoneans them where they want for can campaign against these drugs. Lord, we talk about that. Let the whole world know about say Sierra Leoneans authorities them today when they help the country as a government, then they deny people them for can campaign against drugs. Sierra Leoneans. Lord, we go. The audio level continue.
They're not the work for protect the life of ordinary citizens.
At all.
They're not the work in the interest of ordinary citizens of this
Thank
country.
you, my brother.
Then they work in the interest of politicians, in the interest of people in power, in the interest of elites, right? Imagine somebody want to raise an awareness relating this, illegal substances where they don't destroy the life of many Sierra Leoneans, many young Sierra Leoneans. They stop them, right? But I'm not going to blame them much.
Sierra Leoneans. This young man will back up this audio, this video. Now a very honest young man. Together with the man we talk say he will publish that letter na the media. Then people like so we support them. We deal with them. We stand with them. Then two people like so when me don't see, I know they call the names them. Now for security purpose, I know they call the names them. If then they can't call them your names them na the social media, it is good for them. But me, the CEO, I know they call the names them. But we get for no certain people also they stand for me and you when they listen to this audio. Me and you will get picking them na Sierra Leone. Me and you will picking them they take drugs. Me and you where they feel the pain of the Sierra Leoneans that today where they die through drugs. And people also then get feeling for we you picking them today. If you see this young man where they talk. This young man where he can talk presently, I not believe say he gets picking who don't begin for take drugs. But he take himself, he sacrificed himself for come and talk against drugs. So this guy, if he not get love for this country, he not go do that. This particular gentleman, I not believe I know they try for overlook am, but I not believe say it gets picking we don't reach 10 years. Most until we go say we picking them today at the age of 8 years, then we begin to smoke drugs. But this young man, if he gets picking we don't reach 8 years, I not believe say he get picking where they take drugs. But he volunteer himself, he sacrifice himself for come and talk about the drugs. He talk against the drugs. He talk against the one when they traffic drugs. This guy, he do a lot of sacrifice. We get for day with them. We get for pray for them people like Yaso. Anybody today where they come na the wall, where they come na Sierra Leone, where they come for talk against the drugs where they bring our country, where they kill we picking them today, where they kill we brothers and today, where they kill we sisters and today. Sierra Leoneans, we all pray for them people and let God protect them. Sierra Leoneans, can we imagine? Now a very young guy, why they look at this guy, they admire at this guy. A very young guy, as I see him with me your eyes them. A very young guy, a competent guy. Look where he talk against even the president of Madabio. Unalo will listen.
Right? Because we all know Uradi is not the head of police in this country and the vice president. Whatever instruction we give them,
Thank
and
you.
as we all know, this vice president has been accused of importing illegal substances in this country
Yes.
so many times.
Julia Jallo, now they talk about so Julia
So
Jallo.
if people they come together, try for protest against
Yes.
that, they go against the will.
They don't go like that because now they traffic the drugs. This Julia Jallo
People they don't accuse the family of
of
president
Madabio, Agnes Bio, Madabio in family. Yes.
of importing illegal substances in this country,
Mhm.
and Mabio and others. So let me tell you, there's no way government is not going to stop this protest because a lot of people that will be big offices in this country.
They're all the traffic drugs.
Importing this illegal substance.
Yes.
So for Sierra Leoneans to come out to protest against it, it's like going against their will. It's hard time we wake up. And let me tell you, the most wicked people and where I don't ever come across.
Thank you.
When they come on social media, they protect this SFP president, the government.
Mm-hmm.
Because we all know what Sierra Leoneans they don't facing during this regime.
Yes.
Starting from the K-World crisis, right? It's over 5 years now. This thing don't take a lot of.
Thank you. Now this I mean the wait for this guy can call the K-World crisis. Some of me when they talk to una, so I don't even know what they call the K-World crisis because I know ever in a Salone during that 10 day throughout the governance of Anes by Kuruma. If I go to Sierra Leone, I go there maybe the longest time where they take now 1 month. The longest time throughout Anes by Kuruma in 10 years, 6 months, some days where Anes by Kuruma rule na Sierra Leone. I know one day take them more than 1 month. I know one day take they even complete 1 month. Sierra Leoneans. So if he Anes by Kuruma in time, what they call the K word, this boy they can't talk about him today. During that 10 day, now that 10 way I will tell you say Anes by Kuruma now start these drugs. Anes by Kuruma in regime, that plane way come na Lunge, where Acha Kamara, when I be the IG at that time, where he held. From there, then even Anes by Kuruma, after we Acha Kamara resigned from the police, when they retire from the police, what did Anes by Kuruma do? Now Acha Kamara now he sent for winner Liberia. Now he be the president, now he be the ambassador na Liberia from Sierra Leone, Acha Kamara. I get for bring una a story. I get for bring una a statement. For tell una say during Anes by Kuruma in tenor, nothing the way Anes by Kuruma do for Sierra Leoneans and Liberia. This I get for can't talk. I will make audio for that again. For long I know say I've been just the observe things them and they put them na me table. I said there will be a time where I they bring out some of them statements they are Sierra Leoneans. So during that K-Word time. That was the time when them drugs they also them begin rampant in Sierra Leone. That was the time when them drugs they also then begin kill brothers them in Sierra Leone. But we all see the former chief of staff when at the Attorney General whatsoever Major Paulo Conte, but this guy they can't call the position where Major Paulo Conte gets. Paulo Conte, the Major Paulo, the formal, we let the man talk before we can't talk. No misinform on Sierra Leoneans.
Five them at this country. but they have done nothing about it, right? I could remember back during an Nkrumah in government, even though a lot of Sierra Leone, a lot of we they grumble about her.
Thank you, my
But in
brother.
the time, love be there. I could remember those days were like, then click for what, then KKK them. You know, we be there on rampage for attack people. When this former Minister of Internal Affairs, Major Paulo Conte, stood up within a twinkle of an eye, within a month, he cracked down everything, put everything under control. That's what we call discipline.
Thank you very much. Now, this I'm wait for. Sierra Leoneans, when we get that click company, them more they get that KKK. Them more they attack Sierra Leoneans, them peaceful, where they don't smoke drugs, then they do everything bad. Now, from there, we start forget, then talks them where when I see this guy, this street ambassador. This street ambassador, what now this guy in himself? The guy be in Guinea, where they just say they don't live in exile. Yes, I go remember the name as time goes on. Now me get them about them where they call them street ambassadors. So these people they so them be in Sierra Leone, they just they attack people them rampantly. What's in the former internal affairs minister? What's in he do? Major Paulo Conte. When he team up with them for them about the day, he puts them down. He put the country under control. But that time, and as by Kuruma no be one made them no say na in charge of the drugs where they destroy the picking them. When I see how honest by Kuruma be they play in dirty games them, even when they bring the drugs, they pretend as if not only they bring the drugs, they squeeze Paulo Conte for let them go arrest the bobo them for the arrest some of the picking them, in order for let in your governance no go no say na him they bring the drugs. But honest by Kuruma na the person who starts the drugs trafficking, the legality of drugs na Sierra Leoneans. During that click, if you can remember that click, me I'm hearing about that click. Now that me make me that me urge me where I go kapu me picking them all na Sierra Leone because I not want me picking them involved into that click in the day. Sierra Leoneans, this now the sorrowful part of the country today. The one they will call saying are the leaders them of the country. Now them they in charge of trafficking drugs. So me, as I talk to una, I call upon each and every Sierra Leonean when no say you lucky country and you lucky brothers and sisters them na the Republic of Sierra Leone. I call upon we all, when we stand firm for we elections and we stand against the one that winning the traffic drugs. Hey, both the national executive, the diaspora executive, 6th region, and most of the ministers them, most of the members of parliament, even though we get either 3 or 4% of the APC members of parliament, them were not involved into this drugs trafficking. But we get them majority of the members of parliament, them from the APC, majority of the APC executive members, not only national, majority of the APC executive members, both home and abroad, majority, 95% of them, then all the traffic drugs. Now, the reason we make, they need to ever come join Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara for the fight of June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections. So, dear, I beg each and every Sierra Leonean, when we go on this particular rampage for the talk about these drugs, for the talk against the one who win the traffic these drugs. This, now you get for me message, as I don't take oath to me, brothers and sisters, they when they listen to me, I get to follow their advice. My next audio tomorrow, by God agree. If you God help me, I able for pull an audio. I go come for can talk to the so-called Mrs. Joe Kuruma by the name of Loedet. I don't want to know whether you are married or not. First of all, you not even give respect to the power we married you. But tomorrow, Sierra Leoneans, when I go send this audio to Loedet Kuruma, say the CEO of Safe Democracy, I dey come for can talk to them. I dey come for can address them. I dey come for dress them. If he don't know how for talk na the social media, we they can't teach him what he for do. If he say nobody they direct him, nobody they advise him, they take advice from even in so-called husband. Well, we they can't tell and say we will go advise him, he will take him. If you let not believe what we talk, after what I don't put me audio tomorrow, let go against anybody where they behind Dr. Samura Mati Wilson Kamara. We stand for the June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections. Let Kuruma, Pajo Kuruma, where they listen to you, anybody where they share this audio, we not send this audio to Pajo Kuruma. Tell them, say the members of Safe Democracy, all the saga when they go with Loedet Kuruma with the bloggers them. Safe Democracy no ever put them out today. But now as it is, anybody where they joke with anybody so far will stand for the June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections. You say you they bring confusion among we stand for the June 24, 2023 multi-tier elections. I still there is a freedom. We go correct you. We go show you what you for do. We go direct you. Sierra Leoneans, this get for me message. Una stay blessed. God bless. And any response where that Kuruma they give against the CEO, anybody will get that response, send them to me, the CEO, and my private line. Because not to all the forums them are able for the audit. I get more than 140 audio, groups them inside my phone. Not to all I will say I will go through. You will get any response against the CEO. When I get any message from Loedet Kuruma as from today's date. Today is the 23rd of October. When I send them to the CEO now in private line. I want for listen. I don't ready for